Yeah, cruising in the ocean with my fellas, waving at the shore, we got all them people jealous. They see that we shining from way over yonder. Gotta thank my father, my sponsor, for putting me on board and also giving me the capability to live life with no fear, create buzz with no beer. God is the reason why I live like this. Now everybody hating me, now I feel like Chris. Working out, eating right, now I look like this. Phone filled with different numbers, now my ex all pissed. Now I'm playing, she don't care cause she move like this. Man, I ain't hating cause she bad, man, we all ruthless. Man, I got money in my pocket, diamonds on my pinky and that brain.
I was listening to your reaction before I got on the phone. I didn't know it was out. I didn't get a notification. I don't know what's wrong.
Oh, for a while, do your stuff, your
Yeah,
joints.
all my
Yeah,
my
yeah.
all my stuff, I got set to all and everything, and it just didn't come out. I mean, it just didn't respond to me. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, what's up?
Interesting. No, but how are you? How you? How you, bro? How you doing?
I don't know, man. I'm trying. I don't know this. I don't know. I don't know. We're gonna talk about it. I don't know. I'm lost. I don't know.
You
I'm
got
not
you got
lost, but I'm
kind
like,
of a
For like a split
there's
second.
something. You said what?
I'm gonna be on mute for a split second.
Or yeah, I was just. I don't know. No, just I don't know. Get into it.
yeah,
Because I don't know
bro.
what they. I don't know what they're doing, but I'm not mad at what they're doing. But I gotta know what they're doing and be mad at it or not. So I don't know.
Facts. Hold on, bro. Somebody trying to call me. I don't know what this phone number is, but I'm not gonna answer because I think it's a scam. It's annoying me, so it's kind of stressing me a little bit. But hold on. So Monday Night Raw, we are here to do a recap, you guys, ladies and gentlemen. This is WWE Talk. I'm gonna establish that right now before anyone says BNLC, BNL Talk, BNL Connection, whatever nonsense. Okay.
That was a good move
Um.
because Larry was muted. I was
Exactly.
muted. That's smart.
See. Tommy got to be hit. Hey,
That's
Tommy got
smart.
hit. Tommy got hit. And no, he did not call us in. He did not call us in. There's no power.
Oh man, this is funny.
All about me. It's all about force. Anyways,
That's funny.
ladies and gentlemen, please do me a great favor, and that is to go right ahead and like, comment, subscribe, share amongst your friends, amongst your family, people who like you, people who don't like you. You know how we give it up, and here we are. All right. So, hold on, bro. Hold on, bro. Hold on, bro. Appreciate it. Okay. All right. So, we are recapping Monday Night Raw live in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. What was the arena, BZ? Did they say?
You said the no. I don't know. I don't know where. I know they was in Philly. I just don't know what the place is called. What's up?
Right.
Yeah, I just
Well,
don't know what the
whatever
place
place
is
they said
called.
it was at, it is what it is. They kicked off the night with Braun Breaker
Yeah, that
taking
was.
over Monday Raw, crashing out. Crashing all the way freaking out. They didn't start off with no pyro. There was no flagship
Yeah.
this. There was no Titantron this. No pyro this. This
How,
man done came out and said, the heck with all that. I'm coming on Monday Raw. This ain't even, at this point, I don't even know that this is a freaking show. I'm going to just show out. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to show my behind because you guys are pissing me the freak off. And he decides to take around. He goes to the announce table. He's turning the announce table. He's telling he's when that Corey Graves like, you got a problem with me? Corey Graves like, nope, I'm good. I don't want no smoke. You got a problem with me, Michael Cole? He's like, nope, I'm good. No problem. Blah, blah, blah. Braun Breaker flips over the freaking announce table, smashes stuff, yelling, screaming, comes towards I guess I want to say the production dude, whatever his name is. I don't know who that dude was, but he's like, give me a
give me
microphone.
a
Give
microphone.
me a microphone.
That was the sound
Grabs
man,
the
probably.
microphone.
Yeah.
Yeah, the sound man. I thank you. It was probably a sound man or something like that. He's like, give me the dang on freaking mic. I'm not playing, bro.
Yeah.
He was on his PT load. You and WWE, Cal Pierce, y'all been playing games.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what he was on. That's what Braun Breaker was on. You know what I'm saying? He's like, y'all been playing games. I ain't playing. You know what I'm saying? I ain't playing games. So, grabs microphone, goes off. He's like, at this point in time, I am not. He's been right here helping a little bit. What did he say? For
Oh, you talking about Brown Breaker? I don't know what he's.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't. What he hold on? Everything when he grabbed the mic, I know he called Adam Pierce out. He was like, "You need
yeah.
to
You
come
should
down
call
there."
him out.
I know he told him to
He's
come
calling
down
Adam
there.
Pierce
Then
out,
then you see the
and
vision.
in
You
comes
see
the
the vision is
vision.
running down there trying to tell him to shut up. Like, bro, chill,
Brian
chill.
Logan Paul out there's like, bro, chill. You need to
I, I
calm
I I
down.
love I love how they let Bronson Reed be the one to like use all his power to stop him. Like Logan and them, they be in the way,
Yes,
but they don't be in the way. It's almost like y'all can't stop
that
him
makes so
from
much
doing
sense.
nothing. But Bronson Reed,
And I
like,
love it because
I
being on the
like
rest of the
that.
division, who was the guy that was next to Braun before Logan Paul and Austin Theory,
Yeah,
Bronson Reed.
yeah, yeah.
So
That's why
like, it's like
they should have
basically
went after
he's saying,
they
"You're my
should have went
brother,
after the
bro."
tag. Yeah, they should have went after the tag team and got it a while ago. For
I
real, for
completely
real.
agree. Oh my
That
gosh,
makes
I completely
sense.
agree. It does, and now knowing that he's not necessarily qualified, not saying he's not qualified, but that he's not necessarily trying to go for the world title.
Yeah,
Why not? Why not do
yeah.
that
Why
deal? You know
not?
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I ain't mad at it. So if that's the overall goal. By the way, I have my speculations as to who could be the mass attacker
Oh, we gonna talk
who
about it.
attacks
Oh,
Braun Breaker. We're
we
gonna get
gonna
into that.
talk about it.
We gonna talk about it. Oh, we gonna talk about it. Trust and believe. We gonna get into that.
We gonna
But
talk
but
about it.
calls him out. Paul Heyman get grabs the microphone. You know how Paul Heyman does.
Paul Heyman
He
was
talks for
cooking
his
for a little
time,
bit. He was cooking for a little bit.
he was cooking.
He was
He told the
mad.
crowd.
He was
He
mad.
told the crowd the B words. He called them
Yeah,
all dogs. You itches.
yeah,
He said you just so we are being PG or doctor right now. He said
yeah,
you ditches. I ain't said the B word. You
yeah,
ditches. I'm gonna say you ditches. All
yeah,
right, you ditches. That's a new cuss word. Okay, I
yeah.
invented it. Thank you very much. But anyways, yes, Paul's going off, letting it be known how he feels. He's putting Brian on high, talking about you long messed up. Adam Pierce, get your behind out.
This is all
Brian
Bill.
Breaker
This
grabs
is
the
Adam Pierce's
microphone. He's
fault.
like, Adam Pierce.
Yeah,
Yeah, Adam Pierce. You got the
catch me,
three. I'm gonna tell the
catch,
three. If you don't cut the three,
catch
I'm
me,
gonna come down there. I'm gonna beat your ass. You know what I'm
right.
saying?
Yeah.
And
catch me up
Adam Pierce three.
on what we're talking about.
Oh,
Huh?
we just talking about
Catch me
the
up.
intro. We talking about the intro when Raw came on, and now Braun. There was no music. There was no nothing. Braun Breaker was just over there going crazy. That's what he talking about.
Ah,
He going. She talking about the part right now with uh Paul Heyman talking to Adam Pearce or trying to talk to him in the back, saying it is his fault. The reason why this is happening. He should have never been picked at
Yep.
number 2. We think it's rigged. All that. Yeah, that's where we at right now. Yeah.
Yep. So Pierce appears, tells Breaker he will allow him to keep his job despite a piss poor
Yeah.
performance
Oh yeah, that was
at the
crazy,
work in
bro.
the
They
Royal
was
Rumble.
cooking with that.
So Brian hears that, and Brian's like, you know what? All right, I'm about ready to go right here and kill this dude. So he leaves the ring, goes right here and heads out. LA Knight out of nowhere comes out and attacks the Vision,
Clean them
beats him
up.
down with a freaking steel chair, then runs away. Braun at that moment in time is just like, just when I thought I had another problem, and I had another problem. Now you are becoming a problem for us again.
Yeah.
So that man is taking his hands, he's rubbing his forehead. He don't know what to do with himself. He's trying his hardest to keep it, in control. But that
Yeah.
man's losing control by the minute.
Yeah, man. Yeah, and I'm talking about even when even when Adam Pierce was like, man, the last time I checked when we seen the masked man, it was Austin Theory. Austin Theory didn't say
Mm-hmm.
nothing. You was looking at the
I
reaction
love that
and the
look that
yeah,
Brian gave him. Like, yeah, you did do
yeah.
that.
And then you seen the
Yeah.
faces. You seen the faces that Logan Paul was making behind him too. I was like, oh, wait a minute. Wait a
Mm.
minute. I don't
Mm.
know, man.
All righty. Well, there it goes. BZ, you just lead way towards it. Let's get into the let's get the speculation rolling.
I gotta go with Logan on this one, man. I'm picking
I
Logan.
think I think it was Alan Pierce.
You think it was Adam Pierce? I think it was Logan.
Mm-hmm. I think it was Alan Pierce. Larry, who you think is that Brian Breaker?
I got to look at Adam Pierce's whole body build first because the person, yeah, I got to look at his. I got to look at his build. I've never seen him with a suit jacket off and a wrestling gear, so I don't know. But you could be right. The way that they pushing it, the way
Yes.
that they pushing this, that's a WrestleMania moment.
mm, I can't really, I can't really tell. I think it could have been Finn Balor.
Uh,
Finn Balor?
That's a that's a what
Mm, no,
that's a different
no,
throw. I think the guy was a little bit taller, but
no.
that's
Because it's funny. People on Twitter were saying that because Finn didn't get his Roman strap, and I get that. But the guy who attacked Brian was a lot taller and a lot more leaner. Finn's lean, but he's not tall.
I
so
think the
it can't
guy.
be him.
Yeah, that's a good.
Finn was in a good
That's a
picture.
good
If he
take
was,
though.
if the guy was a little shorter, then Larry, you could be
He just
right with
looked.
the
Yeah,
fat face,
Finn just looks a
but
lot
he's
tall. That guy looked
yeah,
a lot taller. That's the only reason why I was.
yeah, he's too taller.
But you wanted something with that, especially after he kicked the
Yeah.
promo. So I don't know. It's
What?
interesting.
Well, the thing
Okay.
is, BZ everyone's tying it to the beard, the face of the guy,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
use of the beard.
right.
So there's that.
That's a good pick though. 'Cause I don't know. I really don't. No problem. You have a good one, Art. Yeah, I can't pick it. Like I can't pick it. I mean I was looking at the bill at first when they did it before. It looked like it was a black guy. More that you look at it now, it don't look like it as a black guy. It's just like a white guy with like a spray tan type deal. So you can get the Logan, you can
Yeah.
get the Austin Theory, you can get the Adam Pierce and stuff like that. I just don't know what Adam Pierce's build looked like because I never really looked at Adam Pierce except for in a suit. I never seen him outside of it. But now it makes total sense if they're leaning towards Adam Pierce to not be Raw general manager no more because they want to put him back in the ring. And rumor has it they're trying to put John Cena as the Raw general manager. I don't know how long, but they have John Cena there. So I don't know. I mean, the way that they got this going, Braun Breaker is crashing out so much. He even turning on Paul Heyman. It looked crazy. He don't know what's going on. He like, Paul,
Facts.
what are we doing, bro? What are we doing, or what are you doing? So he might leave on the vision at its own accord. He's just like, bro, you know what? I'm sick of this.
This I have to say it took a while for us to get this whole entire vision thing going, but I have to say this is probably the one time where Paul Heyman, as an advocate, businessman, whatever he is to his clients, he's not having things established in control.
No,
He's not keeping things in control. And the crazy part is you got Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed, Logan Paul, and Austin Theory at your disposal, and all four of them could be potential main events of the like later down the line, world champion caliber guys, right?
Mhm.
And Paul Heyman doesn't have he doesn't have no structure over them whatsoever,
no,
which makes this all the more. Now I will say this: at first I was like, this is kind of weak. Why is blah blah blah? But you know what? That's what makes them compelling. They're not perfect. They're a flawed
Mhm.
group. Seth
uh,
Rollins got
yep,
kicked out of the
was the
group. He was
vision.
the initial leader of the group.
I think he
But
was the
notice how
vision.
there's no leader in the group, so which why everyone's like acting now, and there's like all this complete disorder happening.
Yeah, he's causing
You don't
ruckus.
know who attacked Braun Breaker.
He's
My
causing
bad. Go
ruckus.
ahead, BG.
No, I'm just saying that he's causing ruckus. Seth Rollins is causing ruckus from outside. But it's to the point
Literally,
to where the vision don't work if Seth ain't there because he's the visionary.
yes.
That's what it's looking like. That's really what it's looking like. It's like, oh, but this is good though because you thought that everybody thought that it would just run smoothly without him, just like everybody thought the bloodline would run smoothly without Roman. I'm like, it don't work like that. If you don't got that main piece, it could be cool, but it won't
hmm
be that without the main piece.
I actually heard a theory that because Seth Rollins was a part of the Shield and he was the architect of that group,
Yeah,
that when he decides to create the vision, right, it wasn't his
Mhm.
last logical step. So like, even though he's gonna get kicked, he got kicked out, and they took him out. He has one trump up his card, and someone said like, "What does Steph always say when he's doing his like his old like speech? Oh, I'm the visionary. I'm the revolutionary." So what if he creates a new group called the Revolution?
my thing is why
And that's
this.
like,
Why I agree with that. I rock with that the long way. But the thing is,
yeah,
I'm just tired of Seth Rollins being in groups.
I get that.
It's the
I
same thing
get it.
with
Unless
Roman. I
unless
rock with the
unless be
bloodline.
like some Bayface group. Is that Bayface group?
No, I just don't
Or you
want
be
him in
okay
no
with it?
group. Period. I'm just the same thing with
No, the
Roman. I'm
group period.
like,
Got you.
you know what I'm
I
saying?
got
Like
you.
Roman,
I
you've
got
done
you.
enough,
Yeah,
bro. We
yeah.
already know. You don't have to re-link back up with the bloodline. We already know you are the bloodline. We don't. You don't. We know you the bloodline, bro. We know Solo had his own bloodline and all of that stuff, but it just
Yeah.
don't hit the same. But you know what I'm saying?
I get
It's
that. Yeah, I get that.
unless you're gonna put the whole entire family together on all shows and make that. Don't even do it, like bro. Just let Roman be by himself. Let Seth be by himself. They don't need no squad for
Hmm.
real, unless you're gonna be a tag team. Like if Roman goes with
Yeah.
Jay and does the tag team thing, I'm with that. But right now, it don't look like it because he's going after the title. And CM Punk, we're gonna talk about that too. But yeah, but
Yes.
outside of that, I'm like, Seth Rollins don't need no help, bro. He don't need no help. And Roman don't need it no more either. He had it for like 4 years. He don't need it no more. Some people might need it, but it's just like after they're out of it, it's like ain't no need to recreate another one. I'm like, that's like Ric Flair going to the four horsemen and then getting out of there and then creating a four and a half horsemen and then creating another one. And then I'm
Right.
like, bro, for what, bro?
Yeah.
Either go get your
That's a
thing back.
fact.
Yeah, either go get your thing back or just don't be in it.
Yeah, and that's funny because when you think about it, Ric Flair did do he did like maybe 3, 4 different incarnations of the Four Horsemen,
And it just didn't
and they
work.
never hit besides the original.
It just
He
didn't
yeah,
work.
he always did that. That's a fact.
Yeah,
That's a
what's the
fact.
name? When they did that promo back and forth, that killed the whole thing. I'm like, bro, get out of here. He said, it looked like something the four horsemen came and pooped in a ring and left that. I'm like, bro, I
Yeah, Jay Lethal
love
was
that
going.
joint.
Yeah,
Oh,
BZ's referring to. By the way, you guys go watch it on
Jay
YouTube.
Lethal.
It's from TNA Television. It was Jay Lethal and Ric Flair. They had like a
Ooh,
classic promo segment
might be the biggest
Where Jay
classic.
Lethal was doing his best impersonation of Ric Flair and had him freaking down pat. And Ric Flair was like, "You can't beat me. You can't beat
Yeah,
me."
oh
It
my
was great
God.
because Ric Flair
Ric
was
Flair
doing what he was
crashed out.
doing.
He
It
crashed
was one
out.
of the funniest
It's
freaking
the
segments I ever heard.
one of
Bro,
the best
what
back
gets
and
me every
forth.
time what gets me every time is how Jay Lethal slightly broke character and how Ric Flair was in the ring and when Jay Lethal went here and did that knee drop and they kept on zooming the camera towards Ric Flair's face. Oh my god,
He tried to hold it in. He couldn't.
bruh. That was one of the funniest things, bro. Oh my gosh. They kept going
Yeah.
back and forth. Woo, woo,
Yeah,
woo,
well,
woo,
yeah,
woo,
yeah.
woo, woo, woo.
And Ric Flair always changed it. He said, limousine ride, jet
Yeah.
fly, and I can
You know, I'll
kiss
kiss
any
that
girl,
girl over there
especially
and
you
make her
over
cry.
there, and make her cry.
Right.
I love it. I love that segment. I watch that segment every day, bro. No lie. I watch that
Bro,
segment
that's my
every
joy.
day. Every day. That
That's
gets
so
10
funny.
minutes of my time
Oh,
every day, bro. Every
that's
day.
hilarious,
Yep.
bro.
Yeah. But
That
yeah,
segment is hilarious,
I
man.
don't know what they're gonna do with the vision joint. I don't know. I mean, and then Braun Breaker, of course,
Yeah,
got
I don't
suspended.
know, but
I
I
think
like it.
did he get suspended?
No, I like it.
No, he didn't get suspended because he walked to the
No,
back clearly. But Paul Heyman came and asked him for a match with who L.A. Knight. He said no because he just walked L.A. Knight out because he disrupted the show, and he told Braun he got to leave. You got to get Braun out of there too. So it'd be Brunson versus Benta.
what does FOFA mean
I don't know
or
because
stand
he was
for?
like, "Do you know where
I
you
know.
at?"
Wait, where'd that come from?
I don't know. Maybe that's a Philly thing. You know Larry?
Yeah, cause,
FOFA or
cause
something?
Paul. Yeah, Larry. I don't know what happened to Larry. Larry's phone just hanged up. Let me call him right back in right
Or
quick. I don't know what just happened. I was talking to you just now. I was like, wait a minute, what happened to Larry? Um, dang, I can't call him. I'm trying to call him, but for some reason it's like it just immediately like just hung up. That's weird.
it might be on his phone.
That's crazy. Yeah, let me. I'm gonna try it one more time. If it happens again, someone's on his phone or his service is bad. I don't know what's going on. Let me see.
He said FOLA or FOFA.
All right, he texted me just now. He said to give him a minute. I guess he's doing something right quick.
Is
So
it FOLA or is it FOFA? What did he say?
I heard FOFA. I've
Yeah,
never
well,
heard
no,
that.
they said the meaning for that is cute, soft, fluffy, or sweet. I don't know, bro.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't know. Let me see your
I
meaning
don't. I don't.
slang.
I just so I know he said to so during the press conference prior to the Rumble
Oh
match.
no, you know what it mean?
What?
F around and find out. That's what he said. So he was like, "Do you know where
But
you
how would
click?"
you say F around and find out if you're saying FOFA? They kept saying FOFA.
All
I,
right.
I, I,
That's
I get
he's
that.
talking. He's talking to Paul Heyman, and Paul Heyman was like, "You know where you at? You know where you at?" And he's in his face, and he pretty much saying, "Bro, f around and find out."
But he said FA. No, he said FOFA, not
Yeah.
FAFO.
So hold on. Let me see.
Did he say FAFO or
Hold on. Hold
FA
on.
or FOFA?
Yeah, it had to be.
Because if he say FAFO, then I'm with you beats completely. But I wonder if he said it
F around.
backwards. Unless he said it
It
F
must have
around
been.
and find out.
Yeah, it must have been.
I
It
love
must have been
I
F
love
A
that line.
F A F O. That's what it was. F A F O.
What was it again?
F A F O. F
So it was
around and
F
find
around and
out.
find
Yeah.
out.
Wow.
So Paul Heyman. Okay. Now this speculation even gets like juicier. Pause. FAFO. He told that to Alan Pierce, and Alan Pierce kept this cool for the most part when it was all happening.
Mm-mm.
Then probably we get towards the
No,
Rumble
no, no,
match.
no, no, no,
Robert
no,
gets
no, no. No. Adam Pierce said that to Paul Heyman.
no. He said to Paul Heyman on that. He said that to Paul Heyman on Monday Night Raw.
Yeah,
But
yesterday.
on at the Rumble, Paul Heyman said it towards Alan Pierce, and Alan Pierce was like, Paul Heyman was getting
Oh.
upset with him
Oh
about the
yeah,
entrance
facts,
thing.
facts, facts, facts. Yep.
Remember,
Yeah.
right? So
Facts.
Paul Heyman said that to him, and he said that he said FOFA, right? No, sorry,
F
Jesus
A
Christ,
F
oh my
O.
gosh,
Yeah.
Thank you, FAFO, right? He said that to him. People are gonna be like, "What do y'all keep talking about these
Yeah,
FAFO?
yeah.
Better
F
know
around
get
and
your ref
find
involved."
out.
But
Facts.
trust me, it goes back towards context, right? So Braun was Paul Heyman was complaining about Braun's entrant number, about him going in at number
I
two
remember
for the
that.
Rumble. Now, somebody speculated this past Monday on sorry, this past Friday on SmackDown that it was leaked that Braun Breaker was supposed to actually go out at number one, and they put him at number two because the WWE didn't want that to be leaked out. I don't
Well,
know how true that is, but
I
people are saying
also
because they put it on the SmackDown graphic on this past Friday.
I also seen in the graphic that they said Cody was supposed to be one and Braun Breaker was supposed to be two, but they messed it up and made Cody at
Really?
11. They had the ones messed up. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, yeah. Cody was supposed to be one and
That
Braun
makes
Breaker was
sense.
supposed to be two. Yeah, they said a lot of
That's
the numbers
crazy.
was all jacked up at the Rumble, which is weird. I don't understand how you can mess a number
Very
up.
weird.
And then they also said on the
Very.
Jumbotron, number 31 was on its way out. And WWE didn't have 31 people, it was only 30.
Yeah.
So the
Yep.
fans
That
actually
makes sense.
counted off. The fans actually counted off the 10 count when it was never even at 31.
Right. Right. That makes
Crazy.
so much sense. So when Braun comes out, he gets mysteriously attacked. And then one of the things that Alan Pierce pointed out was like at the start of Raw, he said you had a piss poor performance.
Piss poor.
Why would he say you had a piss poor performance, right? And then on top of that, we see Paul Heyman coming at Alan Pierce backstage and confronts him once again. And then he shoots Paul with the line that he was sent towards him, and
Yeah.
that was FO, FA,
FA. Yeah.
FO.
FAFO, bro. That's crazy, bro. I
He
think,
messed around. Yep,
yeah. I think it might be Adam Pierce, and I think they're going to fight at Mania.
I like that. I like that.
I'll take
Now,
it.
what's interesting, I'll take it. So then that means that okay. So then if Alan Pierce is revealed to be the guy that attacked Alan Brown Breaker, which is crazy by the way, and took him out from the Rumble, then that tells me there's no Seth Rollins, Group Stable, none of that. Just
None
now,
of that.
sir. It's
Yeah.
just to throw people off,
Yeah.
right? So Austin Theory was supposed to throw you off, but then again, it's like if Theory did to throw somebody off, interesting,
All I'm saying is if
and
that's
he
Adam
wins the
Pierce,
division.
yeah. If that's Adam
He
Pierce, he's really good at the moves. I'll tell you that. Man. He is really good
Yeah,
at the curb stomp and
yeah,
all the
yeah.
other stuff he did. I'm like, oh shoot, he's nice with this. I'm like, okay, I
Yeah,
don't
he
know.
did a great job to pull off the super kick and that curse on very, very well. He did a good
Right,
job with that. So if it's allegedly him, right? We only say allegedly because we don't
Right.
know for sure. But I think it has every reason to be him. And if it is, it debunks everything that we done said about Stephon Camille with another group because
Right.
there's
Yeah.
no way you're gonna put Alan Pierce with Stephon group.
Not at
That just
all.
looks silly. You know what I mean? Like I'm not sure. I don't think that's gonna happen unless there is a plan for him to get out. But even still, I'm like, no, there's no such thing. There's no need for a group because then again, it's like if that's the case, then why is Uncle Theory with the Vision, right?
Yeah, I
So
don't know.
what I like about the WWE right now is they're making they're doing so many moving parts to where you don't understand. Now, into what I think, I'm gonna get into some other things regarding the woman that I thought the WWE executed pretty well, and I don't think we should move off of yet. But I'm gonna get into that in a minute. Easy. What did you think about the overall segment as far as like the first thing to take off Monday Raw
I
altogether?
it felt weird because when if
Hmm.
you know what I'm saying, people in the comment section, when you watch Raw and when it says the live event is coming on right now, when it comes on, you're expecting pyro, you're expecting fireworks, you're expecting the music and everything. This time, even the crowd was
Yeah.
quiet when Brown Breaker was going crazy. It just felt weird. I
Hmm.
was like, what's going on? Like, he's not getting cheers, he's not getting boos, he's getting
Well, you hear the
silence.
you heard the woo 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 like the
You
roof,
got heard a little
clearly
bit
hear
of it though.
got
That's
that
it. But it was really
right.
quiet. I was like, man, this. I don't know. I think the WWE, the people in the back expected boos. They didn't get those. That segment was
Well,
different.
they should consider an idea. See, the one issue that I have with the segment was there wasn't that even though Brian crashed out, which by the way that was great. I
That
don't get
did.
wrong,
That
that
was
that was
beautiful.
awesome.
Top five. I was like, yo, I
I
love
I
this.
I yes, I will say there may have been you could have given it a little bit more of a stink, right? Just a little bit more like making us go like, dang, that man for real like killed that one way. Like he ain't playing no games, right? Seriously. And I think what the segment lacked was Braun, like he was crashing out by destroying things, sure. But what if we had gotten Braun in the ring and he just manhandles security in a way where you've never seen nobody manhandle security before, right?
I mean, that would
Just
be
done.
hard.
They played it
That would be hard to do. Seeing that Roman manhandle, Brock Lesnar manhandle. The security could beat up all their life. So it's kind of go
right.
crazy on the security. We've seen that already. Just like this,
That's
what I
true,
got
but
with Braun. What I got with Braun was the
yeah,
same crash out that Jay Uso did. You,
yes,
but
and that's
his
the
his
problem
had his had a reaction to it though. Braun's didn't. You
yeah,
started off the
for
show
sure.
and it was just like, bro, he's crashing out, but what is he doing? It almost looked like his Braun Breaker's crash out yesterday looked real. You've
The
never seen a
problem
table get
was
flipped over
I
at the beginning of the
completely
show.
that's the pro.
At the
That's
beginning
beauty.
of the
You
show,
just said it. You just said it best.
at the beginning
You
of the
just said
show,
that
for
best.
it to be like that, and Michael Cole and them don't have no place to sit, and you're really ripping up the table and all of that stuff before the show even starts, that junk that
Yes,
was different. I was like, oh wow,
fantastic,
what are they doing with
fantastic.
this?
But the problem was, and it's the key where you just said it felt real. So if it was going to be even more real, lean more into that. They played it safe. The WWE played it safe. One of the issues sometimes they tend to do is they play it safe. Like even Bully Ray said it best. He said, "Bro, when Gunther had that interview with Michael Cole from last Raw, I was watching Bust Up Radio
Yeah,
today, and he said." What I would have done with Gunther is I would have had him go towards Michael Cole and tease the idea of Gunther actually trying to hurt Michael Cole. Just so you go, wait a minute. So this man ain't just talking about wrestlers, he's talking about commentators too, like blah 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 blah. And then you have Gunther go right here and say, "But I ain't gonna do this with you. I gotta focus on AJ blah blah blah." I forget how the way Bully had worded, but I was like, bro, missed freaking opportunity. They had it.
I don't know.
Don't get
I
wrong.
don't think so.
It was great.
The reason why I don't
The
agree with
point
that is
the
because they
point is,
already
go
did
ahead.
the Michael Cole and Gunther. That's why I'm like, no, I want it would have
Oh,
sold
for
me
sure.
twice.
But the idea of being the career killer, like leaning into his gimmick, being the career killer, right? And now and as a fan, you go, I'm really getting pissed off because the more I'm seeing this dude and he's taking off, my favorite wrestlers, and then he comes at a commentator who people love and respect in the WWE and Michael Cole, and you go as far as to do that towards him, and it's just like if they would have leaned more into that, just to give you like a little level of uncertainty, right? Not obviously not us being moved by it, but we know what time it is when it
Right.
comes to watching shows.
Whatever.
But just for fans that don't, that they're like, bruh, at any given point in time, this killer
Right.
could take out a commentator too, right? You tease that just a little bit, and they had got more juice out of that. It will work. In other words, play it some more into this idea of this guy being like the ultra villain, basically, right? So, but it is what it is. With Braun Breaker, I do think there could have been something else to be added to it. It was great, don't get me wrong,
I
but to
think it
your
was
point, you
enough.
said it was a little bit off and it looked kind of like looked a little out of place,
No,
and I
that
agree
was
with you.
no that. I mean, but him continuing to do more would have made it worse.
Yeah.
I think it would have made it worse because of the
Oh,
fact that everybody was already
oh,
like, we ain't got no pyro. This is a different way of starting the show. Now,
absolutely.
if he would have crashed out and just started grabbing, if they would have had stands in the stands and just start grabbing people over there and spearing them and going crazy like that, I'm in agreement. I'm like, oh, okay.
I
This
love
dude
it.
is beating the
Right.
fans up too. This is wow. Even though everybody would have been like, oh no, WWE put them there. The fact that he did it, I would have been like, oh shoot,
I don't even
like
care.
dude tripping, bro.
I'll do you one better. I'll do you one better. I would actually I would actually I would actually WWE Unreal reveal it somehow in season 3 or
Yeah,
whatever 4.
yeah,
And then they go, well, we actually that was an actual fan. He wasn't just no guy
yeah.
we hired. No,
Right.
we paid that man,
Oh,
and
yeah,
he said yes. Like you can play it that way, and then even fans would go, well, dang, could I do that? But now everyone can say yes to that. Think about that
yeah.
for a second. Everybody
Hey,
everybody
that's
can say
true.
yes, especially to a
People
trained
people who
professional
got seat
wrestler.
yeah, people who got seats in the early seats and stuff like that can sign one of
Yeah.
those things and be like, yo, we'll pay you if you take this hit. You know what I'm saying? Boom, 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 whatever. Yeah, yeah. They could have pulled that.
Remember when Art took the that black dude's drink and he poured it in his face
Yeah,
and ran? You could have done something like something to that degree. The point
yeah,
is, you want fans to hate Braun Breaker.
yeah.
You want them hating Braun Breaker. Obviously, we love what he does,
Yeah,
but as a
because they don't
heel,
hate him yet.
we
They
have to.
just seen him crash out. Yeah, they don't hate him yet. They just seen
There
him
you
crash out.
go. From
Yep.
all we see him crash out, we're not hating Braun
Right.
Breaker. We hate Bronson Reed. We hate Logan Paul.
Yeah.
We hate Austin Theory. We don't hate Braun Breaker.
Yeah.
So it's like WWE got kind of weird. It's like, okay, and then you got him with Paul Heyman. The only reason why we hate Braun Breaker is because he's associated with Paul Heyman,
Yeah.
who is hated.
Who was hated?
But
Right.
it's like, what else can we? You know what I'm saying? I'm mean be
I
harping
give you
on that
that.
storyline or this.
No, I
You
give
know
you
what I
that.
mean? Like,
I agree with that.
yeah.
If they would have did something like
So
that, they would have just had people with the that type of factor. That would have worked
right,
because they didn't have that. They
that
was just like,
part.
okay, he's tripping, flipping the tables, whatever. I mean, even if he
Exactly.
would have beat up Corey Graves, not Michael Cole,
I will love
but
it.
to beat up Corey Graves,
Love it.
somebody who used to fight, put him on a
Love
stretcher
it.
and send him out. Make Michael Cole do the show by himself.
Yeah, it'll be
That would
freaking
have been that would have
like a
been
repeat.
different.
You know what I'm saying, from last year with Pat McAfee, but this time it's gonna be worse.
Yeah, because now it's with Corey Graves that used to be a wrestler. So now does they bring Corey Graves back to the ring, or does they just sit Corey Graves? Does he have to respond? Does he have to get revenge, or no? Yeah,
You know
that's
what
what
I
I'm
would
like. Yeah,
have
what
done?
happened?
What I would have had done? I would have Braun Breaker. Remember when Braun Breaker like had his Raw debut and he tried to go for the King of the Ring tournament, but they said he couldn't be in the tournament,
Yeah,
and he paid for a jobber. I would have Braun Breaker do the same thing that he did to Jobber. I would have had him grab Corey Graves, put him by the steel steps, have a steel chair, and whack the steel chair onto the steel steps with Corey Graves on his head over it, and then you put him on the stretcher like that. I know
yeah,
it sounds graphic and a little too much, but
yeah.
that's the point. Too much was done to Braun Breaker
Crashed
for him to
out.
crash out. Thus, you take out one of the commentators, even though it could risk him being suspended. But that's the point.
But
Braun Breaker, you
that's
don't
yeah.
have control of.
But
The
that's
vendors do
it
not
though.
have they like control.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, but if you do that, you don't get
So,
to him and you don't get to him versus Adam Pearce because he's gone. So you don't get to build. If Adam Pearce is the
But Corey
person,
Graves got attacked by Brock Lesnar like about some weeks building to John Cena, and he had F5. He got F5 twice. He didn't attack Brock Lesnar. I mean,
I'm saying if Adam Pearce is the person, we don't get the back and forth for him till Mania. We don't get none of that. He's gone. Braun Breaker's out of here. If he does that, he's gonna get suspended for a long time, not no week. He about to be gone for months.
oh yeah, you
And if
got
he's
right.
gone for
Yeah, you
months,
got a
then
point.
like what
You got a
story is
point.
being built?
You got a point. You got freaking.
Yeah, like what story is being built if he's not there? So yeah, that's the only thing I'll be like, because
That is true.
that's cool. I wouldn't have no problem with that at all. But if they would have had to suspend
Yeah,
him
you got some.
indefinitely, he wouldn't be coming back no time soon.
That's a fact. That's a fact. So the next segment we had was your boy is bouncy.
You know what? He had a
Um,
good match. He
he
cheesy.
did.
He
Javon
he
Evans
cheesy,
took on
but
El Grande Americano.
he
Yes,
cheesy, but he athletic than a mug, bro. I want to see him
and
and
I love
Logan
the
Paul.
selling. I love the selling, nursing his shoulder and his ribs as his injury prior to
Yeah,
the match was dope. I love that too. Added to the match.
I want to see him versus Logan
Yeah,
Paul.
he did. Oh, that'd be dope. Oh, that
Yeah,
would be freaking dope. I like that.
because
I
they
like
some
that.
real high
And
flyers. You over here?
say what you want to say about Javon when it comes to the way his presentation is. When he's in that ring, that boy can go. He's a hell of a wrestler. He
All
really
right,
is.
man.
Hell
Yep.
of a performer. Yeah, man. I like his acrobatic moves. Is you know what I'm saying? It's very different to what you're used to what you're not always used to. With that said, the match had ended with Chad Gables, El Grande Americano coming out. By the way, Chad Gables was shredded. Bro, that dude is got some great things.
Yeah, he's in shape.
Um,
He's
he's
solid.
in crazy shape.
He's
Oh
solid.
my god.
He's a machine.
Yeah, bro.
I said that's the Chad
That's
Gable
a
I remember when he first came with the long hair. I was like, hey, this dude is about to be
yeah.
something. This is a he's about
Yep.
this what he was doing at the you know who was the who was that dude? He left and went to AEW. I think they called him the Arrow or something. He had the ears like an elf, but he used to fly in the air like that too. What's his name? He was small.
Oh my
He was with the
gosh.
W. He was with the WWE, and he had a move. He had an arrow move that he would do. That was his finisher. But I think he left and went to AEW because he wasn't
Oh,
getting pushed
Pat.
right. Is
You talking
that his
about
name?
Neville? Adrian Neville.
Yes, yes. He built
Yeah.
like him because he was a machine
Yeah.
when he came. I was like, yo, who is
Yes.
this? This little dude is crazy.
Yeah.
WWE did him no justice because he was cold.
Literally. Except
He
for that
was
time when he
cold.
he's doing when he came back to be a heel and was being the king of the
Yeah, that
cruiserweights, I thought
yeah
that was all
that
right.
yeah that wasn't it.
That whole run was fire.
Yeah,
That run was fire. That was a great run.
I was
It was
like,
so good.
dog. Yeah,
Yeah,
Neville
he was
was
so good.
cold,
Very
man.
underrated. Very
Yeah,
underrated.
very,
But they're doing
very.
him well in AEW though. He's
Yeah,
killing it in AEW.
yeah, I see that.
But still,
And
yeah,
I see they
yep.
didn't hesitate to put the belt on my boy, but what's his name? The bald head tag team guy that just went to AEW. They just put the belt on him. You see him?
Oh, Tommaso Ciampa,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. They
yep.
just put the belt on him.
Ciampa's now TNT champion. Beat Mark Briscoe this past AEW
Yeah,
Saturday on Collision.
yeah. Solid,
Love it.
solid.
Yep. It's awesome. You know what I'm saying? You love to see it. And then on top of that, your first week being in AEW, that's awesome, bro. Like I'm happy for him.
They
Seriously.
doing it. They doing
Happy for him.
they doing exactly what the WWE is doing to them. Let's show you what we can do with your talent over here. That's what they doing.
They were. And I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. No, well, okay. Let me ask you. Let me ask you for your opinion. And they did. You're absolutely right. They did on the same night on top of it too.
Same night,
So
bro.
the WWE brought in now. This is a way of how I look at it. They took it. I think both of them were taking subliminal shots at each other, right?
Yeah.
Because notice when Royce Keys came out. By the way, for those that don't know, if you haven't watched AEW, Royce Keys was known as Powerhouse Hobbs in
Yes, sir.
AEW. Very popular guy. If you watch AEW, if you pay attention and follow that show, you know. If you don't, if you do, then I ain't got to tell you, right? But anyways, he goes after Royce Keys. By the way, his name is Royce Keys because Powerhouse Hobbs, his son, in real life,
His
his
name
name is
is
Royce, right?
Royce, yeah, and his
And
mom's name is
I think he
Keys.
got. Thank you. Yes. So
Yeah.
he got the Royce Keys, you know what I'm saying, embedded his name. What I love what WWE did was when they brought him out, it was like, okay, is he going as Powerhouse Hobbs? No. They changed it to Royce Keys, just like how they did Zack Ryder recently when they had him go from Zack Ryder to Matt Cardona. I love that because I was like, finally embrace him as Matt Cardona. He's
Yeah.
hot right now.
You get to name
And
yourself after your
and
son and your mom. It's epic, bro. That's an epic thing.
it's fire. It's a fire name too.
It
I
is.
love
Royce
the name.
Keys.
Some people were saying like I don't like that name. I'm like,
Yeah, they hate
how?
it.
Royce Keys is fire. Y'all
Yeah,
tripping.
yeah, all the way tripping. They'll get
It's a
used to it
fire
though.
name. Yeah, they will. And that graphic too is dope.
So
So yeah, his
cold.
name comes through, and they show his graphic. And how I took that was, oh, this is how he's formally known as Powerhouse Hobbs. Just to familiarize people who what his name was. But I saw an underlying thing with all that. I said, yeah, I get all that. He was trying to highlight that, boom, boom. But y'all, Loki was taking a shot at AEW, bro.
Right, of course.
Because in AEW, his name was Powerhouse Hobbs. So why
Right,
did you show that on the graphic? He basically was telling AEW, like, yeah, he was Powerhouse Hobbs, but now from going forward, he's now Royce Keys. That was a shot.
of course.
And how Tony Khan to the shot at AEW was like, okay, I'm going to have Ciampa face Mark Briscoe. And this is his first week, right?
And he gonna put him
I'm
over.
giving him the title in his first week.
Yep,
Y'all just follow him in the Rumble.
yep,
So
yep.
let me ask you, BZ, which one hit the hardest compared to the other?
I think the WW. I think not the WWE. I think the AEW champion move. I think that hit
Yep,
harder. Reason why
yep,
is because he's never been a champion and never even been in the spotlight to be a champion in the WWE. And
yep.
now you officially went to the company and first night you bow champ.
In your first freaking week there,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
he just debuted down in, on this past Wednesday, at Dynamite.
yeah,
So it's like, okay, they have you debut right then and there, and then the first week you win a belt. Powerhouse Hobbs,
yeah.
all he got was a spotlight on Rumble, and on top of that, we didn't get no mention of him on Raw.
At all,
What's up with that?
at all.
Well, no, I said, they may have recast him during Rumble for Raw. That's fine, but we didn't get him. We didn't get him on Raw. We didn't get him on a match. No promo segment. No nothing.
Yeah,
Which is fine, but still, the follow up is always important. They showcased Champa on Dynamite, and the follow up Champa, they gave him Collision to face Mark Briscoe and have him
and
win
got the
his first
dub.
belt in the
That's the
in the
dub.
dub.
Yeah,
I'm
I
sorry.
think yeah, I gotta give praise where it's due. I think AEW won that battle when it comes to
Yep.
that night. I mean, yeah, I think they won that battle. As far as like
Oh
picking,
yeah.
oh, you got one of my guys, I got one of your guys, and I'm gonna put one of your guys over because I know how you work. You don't put your guys over as soon as because it took a minute for Jade. They didn't give CM Punk it right then and there. It gives it time. We not gonna wait. We're gonna
Yep.
do it now.
Which is smart in WWE's playbook, but at the same exact time, AEW capitalized a very big move with doing that.
That's huge.
Basically, what they were telling WWE was like, yeah,
You don't even know what
y'all
you
just treated
got.
this guy like he was a
Yeah,
throwaway.
like he was a
We treated
tag
him
team person
like he was
only.
on here.
Same thing that same
Yeah,
he gives me Cesaro vibes as far as strength.
Champa.
Yeah, as far as strength is concerned, he give me Cesaro
Yeah,
vibes. So that's why I'm like, bro, he's capable of being pushed as a champion, but the WWE had him locked in as a tag team for so long.
literally,
I'm like, yeah, I don't know.
literally. Yep.
So yeah, salute to
So like
salute
I
to him
said,
at AEW for sure. Salute to him.
oh, 1,000%, 1,000%, and to WWE for bringing in Powerhouse Hobbs.
Yeah,
I'm definitely a
facts.
fan of his work. As long as we've been in
Royce
AEW for
Keys.
6 years, so
Royce
Royce Keys,
Keys.
man, cannot wait to see what he's going to be killing it. You know, what I'm saying throughout his career.
Cause he's
Hopefully, it
a
goes great for him.
machine.
Literally. So,
That the new Mark Henry? Is
some
that what
people
they're
are
gonna try to
saying,
push?
you know what, bro? I was going to ask you that question. I was going to ask you that question. I seriously was going to ask you that question because, bro, when I look at him, and the crazy part about him is what I love about him already, and this is very, very key about making him being successful in pro wrestling.
Yeah,
Mark Henry said, and this is him doing something
yeah,
on the radio. He said
yeah. How's it
it's
going?
very important. He said it's very important for wrestlers to come to you after their match and ask you for their
Advice.
ask you critiques, yeah,
Yeah.
advice.
Hmm.
And Mark Henry is a guy who's a veteran. So it's like he said Powerhouse Hobbs would come to him and ask him for advice. And then he would ask him things like, okay, what can I do better this time around? So with that being said, he's going to learn. And that's a very, very good thing in pro wrestling.
It
The
is.
better you're able to do that, the better you become a big star. And the better you become a big star, the better your name is going to live up to the hype.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
With that said, Mark Henry has definitely given that guy game.
Yeah.
Definitely has given that guy some game. So don't be surprised if they start pushing him into the Mark Henry level.
Yeah. I love it. But you know, one thing I didn't like that he did in the Royal Rumble is he pulled the straps down like Braun Breaker. And I was like, we already got somebody who's doing that. Did you see it?
Hey, I can hear you.
You couldn't hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What you say?
I said when he pulled the straps down like like Braun Breaker.
Mm.
I was like, we don't. You don't have to do that. We already got somebody doing that. But I was like, but it's cool because I mean that might be a thing of his. Did he ever do that in AEW?
Uh, yeah, sometimes, but not all the time.
Okay.
Not all the time. Not all the time. But I definitely see your point for sure when it comes to that.
Yeah,
For sure.
it's a couple matches I want to see him in.
Um,
I want to see him versus
and he's a
Braun
great
Breaker.
heel. He's a great bad guy. He's a great bad guy. He
Really?
actually has a tragic backstory. Yeah, he's a great bad guy. And when given some time, he can cut a hell of a promo too. He can talk. Um, he may not be the best in-ring performer, but I don't care about that. I like that's the thing about AEW. AEW is all about five-star matches. WWE is all about telling the story. I will tell you this, and when he comes a babyface, they should lean into this. So I don't know if you know, but years ago when he was doing wrestling, him and his brother, he had a brother, I think an older brother that was with him for to do wrestling, and I don't mind. I'm not trying to share his business. That was like it's been publicly like known, what I'm saying, for a while now. But his brother was going to be his manager. He wanted his brother to be his manager for him and wrestling. Well, unfortunately, they got caught up. You know what I'm saying? He's from Paul Alto, California. He's from California, and him and his brother got caught up, and somehow, some way, dudes came around to him and tried, and they shot at him and his brother. His brother went here and protected him, and they killed his brother. Right in front of him.
Mm.
So, hmm yep, he has a tragic backstory. But he's pushed through. He's preserved through it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to share that to be exploitative or try to get into his business all like that. But I'm just telling you, if they want to lean into that story, what I'm saying, ever they could. What I'm saying, for him when he's babyface. What I'm saying, that'll definitely get people to look with him as time goes on. But
Right.
uh, that's how pro wrestling works, anyways. But that's real life though. Like I'm saying, RP to is better for real, for real. But yeah, but he's a great in ring. I think he's a great in ring performer and can put on great matches. I don't think he's a great wrestler, but then again, not everybody's going to be a great wrestler. It's all good. Anyways, hell of a time though. Hell of a time for WWE to pick up to their roster for sure. Um, so Chad Gable's original El Grande Americano is cool. I want to see people saying what if they do like a mass to mass match, mass versus mass match at WrestleMania. You down for that?
I am now since him now he's back, and I think the story will be dead after that. So I gotta hurry up and kill it now. And now with the original person being
Yeah.
back, I'm like, yeah, well, let's do it. Let's do a mass
Yep.
reveal. I would do a mass reveal.
I
That's what I
completely
would do.
agree.
Even though I want Chad to take
Yep.
his mask off anyway, I'd rather do a mass reveals to force them to have to take their mask off to find out
Yeah.
who it really was. Type deal. Yeah,
That's real. Yep. Absolutely.
that would be dope.
Um. Then we see Gunther's promo, which by the way I love this. I'll say.
Oh man, bro, when I say
So
he got me, he got me, bro.
I was going to ask
Oh
if he
my,
got you because no,
bro, he
because
got me,
Beasley, you are universally known. You are notorious for being like, bro, I wasn't a fool about it. I wasn't a fool about it. I wasn't a fool about it, right? But he got you with that. That's
bro.
crazy.
When the
That surprised me when
music
you
hit,
told me this.
I was like, oh shoot, AJ Styles is back. Like, oh, I thought he was retired in my head. I'm like, bro, I thought he was retired. I seen Gunther run out with his head down. I'm still not knowing who it is at first. And then I'm like, wait a minute. I was like, yo, that is genius. Because, I mean, if you
Yo,
look at the crowd, when that music hit, they thought he was there. They thought AJ Styles was there. It was a
yeah.
little girl. You said
Hold
what?
on, busy. Hold on, busy. Okay, go ahead, busy. Lay back on back
Yeah,
on.
it was a little
Continue.
girl that was there, bro. It was a little girl in the crowd that was telling her family, like, stand up, it's AJ Styles, stand up, it's AJ Styles. And when you seen that it was Gunther, I was like, in my house, I was like, man, that boy
Oh,
got me. He
poor
got
little
me.
girl.
I'm in my house. I was like, man, he got me, bro. Cause I
That
was
was good.
sold. I was like, oh shoot, he get to say one more thing. I'm like, okay, bet. Or did they work on something and he back? I'm like, okay. And it was
That
Gunther,
was
Hey,
good.
bro.
Beezy.
That was genius. I was
That
like,
was great.
yo.
That was freaking great.
Did he do the
You
same
Hey,
talking
thing with
about
Cena?
getting even more? the WWE is moving in the right direction by gaining more and more heels to present themselves. I
Did
love
he?
it.
Did he do the same
Freaking
thing with
love it.
Cena? Didn't he do that with somebody else? Play somebody else's music and he
No,
came out as somebody.
no, nope,
Okay. Yeah, that was
nope.
genius.
He did
Hey,
not.
Oh,
Mm-mm.
hey, Jeezy.
yo,
I see what you were saying, bro. I see it for myself now. When you said Javante Davis,
it's cheesy.
Javante Evans.
I mean
Javon,
Javante
Javon,
Evans,
Javon Evans.
Javon Evans.
Yeah.
Yes, Javon Evans.
When you say he was, they made him real corny.
Yes, bro.
We all three.
I
We
can
all
see
three
it.
agree. We all three agree.
He is so corny, bro. He cold in the ring, but he is corny, bro.
Cold in the ring.
Bro, he
The
at this
boy is
point,
bouncy.
Mm-mm.
bro, no.
At
At
all.
this point, bro, put put him in truth. Put him in truth.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
Somebody gotta teach him how to talk for real.
Yeah, he got it. Yeah. To tell you the
Oh my
truth,
god.
I would if I was him, even though everybody wanted him as the face or not a face, but baby face, I would challenge what's his name for the slot at the New Day to take dude out. Be like, yo,
No,
I want your spot.
no,
That's what
no,
I would do.
Oh, go get
no.
Grayson Waller. I like that. I
I
like
got
that.
two.
Yeah,
Cause he's
I like that.
I see what you're saying, but
yeah,
no, I got a better candidate for that, and this is why. They're gonna put what's his name, Royce Keys.
yeah.
They're gonna put him in that position. He's gonna be
Heck,
the real.
no,
Oh,
Yes,
you talking about
he's
with the
gonna be
no,
the
New Day?
real.
But he could be the
He,
new
he,
he
he,
could
nah,
be
he's
the
gonna
new Big E.
he's
I'm
he's
not
gonna
mad at that.
yes
nah,
he's
Not
gonna be the
mad
real
at that.
replacement for Big E.
I'm
nah,
not mad at
no,
that at all, bro. You cooking right now.
no.
You cooking right
Well,
now.
Yes,
okay,
You cooking right now. That
You
was
might be, you might got that.
solid.
You might got some hint with
he
that.
he got
You might
he
got
got the
something with that.
same
Especially
he
if
got
he's
the
a
same
heel.
build as Big E.
Especially if he's a heel.
Yeah,
If he's a,
Bro, that's
bro, he
push.
got
the new day art
bro,
heels, yeah, you're right,
bro.
BZ. Okay, all right, all
They
right,
got
all right. Go ahead,
they
go
got
ahead.
the same build, and they done it with the same clothing style.
Yeah, they wear the same clothes style. And I think he would be an enforcer, not be out
Yeah,
there
that's what they
clowning
missing.
around like what Big E was. Like, don't clown like Big E. Just be about your business. I love
I
that.
like that.
Oh, I love
I
that
like
lyric.
that. I like
Dang,
that.
I didn't even see that.
Not bad. It's
Woo,
not
good hit.
not bad pick.
Glitter's
That would
hot.
make
Bad
the
pick.
New Day way more dangerous.
It would, and they go get the
Not bad.
titles back for sure.
And imagine them taking Jimmy and Jay and the crowd hating that, and
Clean
then
it
you know
up.
New Day capitalize
I
and
love that.
lose.
That's what they need.
That's what they
That's what they
need.
need.
Yes, indeed.
Yep.
That will put the New Day
And
back at the
Okay,
bro,
sir,
top.
you cooking?
bro, bro, that
You
was
cooking?
that was that was spark that will plant that spark to where Jay crashing out and Jay going off
He
on
finds
Jimmy.
a way.
And you know what? Low key, that would actually help recover the New Day because the New Day had that great heel turn. It was a great heel turn, but
Yes.
then the follow up was trash. Like
Yeah,
last year
you
was
get
all the way
him,
trash. So if
and
you
they could
get
be like,
this,
yeah,
it could be a big upgrade.
okay, but then also Josiah, that could turn. What's the boy's name that's with them right now? What's his name? That's with the New Day. What's his name?
Grayson Waller.
Oh,
You
Grayson
that
Waller.
would turn Grayson Waller into a face that would go against Austin Theory
Mm,
that we wanted to see the beginning. We wanted it to be reversed though. We wanted Austin Theory to be the face and Grayson Waller to be the heel. But you can flip it if Grayson Waller is beat up and
yo,
destroyed. You can have him as the face or
I,
push him, and he will go after Austin
oh,
Theory.
busy,
I like that
busy.
too.
I heard. I'm sorry. I got to point this out. I heard another theory. What if it was Grayson Waller that attacked Brian Breaker?
But why?
Mm-mm,
You could put him with Theory
mm-mm,
again.
mm-mm,
Oh,
mm-mm.
said he did it for Austin Theory, so they still
No,
cool.
Yep.
Ah,
not the
Yep.
same build. Not the same build. Austin Theory.
Yes, he is.
I mean, not Austin Theory, but Grayson Waller is a little bit taller.
But he developed a beard though.
He
Compared to that, like, you got attention to the
he don't,
beard,
bro,
right?
bro. That person is a little bit buff.
Grayson Waller's
He's
buff,
not.
bro.
He's a
He ain't
little buff,
he he
he's not
fit,
but he's not
but
too buff.
he not
What I'm
that.
saying is,
Yeah, you
he's
don't
not
match
too buff.
you don't match that figure.
My point is,
for
Larry. My
story
point is, Larry.
purposes.
The dude had a beer in his face, so it had to be three options. You got Logan Paul, like BZ just said. I got Adam Pierce, and then you can throw in Grayson Waller. At some point, it got to be somebody. It got to be somebody that don't did it, and and it has to be a reason. It has to
Huh.
be.
Could it
Grayson
be
Waller
Jimmy?
did it. It makes sense because of his storyline connection with Sirius
No,
coming together. Yes, it does.
I like that.
They do have a
no,
story.
I'm not. I'm not saying no to that. I said, could it be Jimmy? Then I say, nah,
Who?
No, it wouldn't be. It would.
Jimmy.
I mean, it could be, but
Jimmy.
no.
How would it be Jimmy? That just
That's why I say no.
By the way, the Usos were on Raw. Larry was wondering if it was AI, but you know they were on Raw. Jimmy had a T-shirt where he said something about God or God lives or God is whatever. Which is awesome. But
Yeah, that family's
they were
big
talking,
on
talking about the
religion.
crowd, talking about they got their match with Owens and Akira Tozawa for next Monday, and they were just basically hyping up the crowd, just doing a yeet, and that was pretty much it. They've been doing the
I thought
same
that,
promo for the last 3 weeks. My guy, my guy from wrestling, what's his name, Simple Wrestling, he pointed it out. He said for the past 3 weeks they've been doing the same thing over and over,
Oh,
talking about
bro,
warning
bro,
shot, warning shot,
bro.
warning shot.
Bro, and that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm like, they're not, they're not hyping it up to where, even if Jay do turn on Jimmy or vice versa, it don't look like it's gonna make sense because y'all not even doing nothing.
bro.
However, did
They
you see my post
they
in the group chat though?
bro. They're kind of forcing the Usos back together, and it's not working.
I don't, I don't, I don't think it's
It's
a
not working,
force. I don't think it's a force. I just think
No,
Jimmy
it's
about
not
to
a force.
leave. I think Jimmy about to leave because of the baby. So that's from like, well,
Yeah.
they just doing whatever they can do with him together because I think Trinity can get the sick leave. I don't think he can get the I don't think he can get the sick leave like she can. Like get paid while you gone. You know how
hmm
when
Yeah.
you I don't think he can get it. I think he can get some weeks, but he can't get like the whole 3 6 months that she can. So I think he just keeps popping. And I heard it's complications going on. That's the reason why he ain't there. They saying that she's
Yeah.
struggling with this pregnancy. And he said he wanted to be there
Oh wow.
every step of the way. Forget that money. He don't care. So he pops up whatever. And that's why Jay ain't got no problem because he cared too. But he said one of us got to do it. And since it's your baby, you might as well stay home with your wife because
So with
they
that said,
saying it's
they're losing the belt.
complications.
They're losing the belt next week. They're losing the
Yeah,
belt
yeah,
next
they
week.
just get it out. Yeah, it's
Pretty
over.
told me.
All right,
Yep. Well,
because they
scroll
saying it's
as it is. I mean,
complications.
hey,
All right, I'll have a good one.
wow.
Yeah, they saying
I
she
hope
having.
she's all right. But I
Yeah,
will.
for real, for real. I seen a thing about it yesterday. They said the reason why Jimmy ain't been on it. Now I knew it was because of the pregnancy, but they said it's because she's having a little bit of complications, and he don't want to miss nothing like that because of the pain or whatever that she's going through. And it's a lot of people that go through that. Because how old is she?
She's 37, 38.
You know they give the woman a window on when they should have babies before it gets bad, complicated wise
Right, but they
stuff
said that
like that.
when you hit your 40s though, when you hit your
No, it's
40s, that's
between
when you
35 and
kind of
40.
like
It ain't 40 on the dot. It's
really.
between
Oh,
35 and
35 and 40.
40.
Okay, got you,
Yeah.
got you. I
Yeah,
get you.
for real.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
I mean, it just
Makes a lot of sense.
it could be anything. You know what I'm saying? It might not even be
Yeah.
that. It might just
Mhm.
be complications because she's never been through this before. The pain, and he just don't like seeing his wife in that type of pain, or you know what I'm saying? Because I know they got the money to have. I know the family is probably around. You know what I'm saying? Rikishi and all of them is
Yeah.
probably around, making sure she cool. But he still want to just be there, and that's what a good man and father
Mhm.
and husband would do. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm mad. Go ahead and take the titles off. Go ahead, bounce, bro.
hmm
Yeah.
That's way more important. Don't care about none of that.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So yeah,
Absolutely.
I just don't want him to lose it to Otis and them. I'm like, come on, bro. They only gonna have the belt for a split second and it's
They
gone.
probably will have the belt for about maybe 2 weeks or so.
Yeah,
Or
it's
even
a
3.
wrap with that, bro.
Yeah.
Speaking
It
of,
is what
what
it is.
next? Speaking of,
I feel like that would throw dirt on the Usos' name if they lose to him.
well, I think that would be perfect timing for the enforcer,
They make
Royce
sense.
Keys. I think Royce Keys and them should
They
just
make
pop
more
up and
sense.
just make that happen. because I think they're gonna win straight up. Whoever fights them for the titles, but Otis and them deserve it. I give them that, but I just don't think that you about to be no. You know what I'm saying? You're not about to be that.
no. I wouldn't give them that. I wouldn't have them beat the Usos.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm like. Mm-mm. I don't know.
Now, if it was Otis and his old partner, then I could say
You know me.
possibly.
I picked the freaking the whatever them boys that got beat up by Obafemi yesterday. But we gonna talk about that because I
The
was like,
Warriors
what
or
is the
Warriors. We'll get to that. We'll
WWE
get to that.
doing? I'm like,
We'll get
yo,
to that.
yeah, but I was okay, but
Just give me your thoughts right quick about the about you was finna talk about the before I go back to Gunther. You finna talk about BZ. You finna talk about the oldest segment with Akira Tozawa and was it Burt Chrysler? Is that his name?
what what
Comedian
what
dude.
what segment is that? What you talking about?
This the thing backstage that they were talking about, like it was always in Akira Tozawa and the comedian guy, and then Master Dupree showed up talking about Natalia, and they
Oh
were like,
yeah,
"Ooh, yeah,
I was
man."
no, yeah, that
Oh
segment
yeah,
was weird.
sidetrack. KB Triple E and this
They're gonna be in
woman. I
Cincinnati.
don't know her name. Yep, they're gonna be in Cincinnati,
Oh,
April.
I'm coming.
So we gotta be in the business.
I'm
Yeah, I
coming.
heard about that. Yeah,
Already
he
booked it.
said it
I'm
yesterday
gonna
on
go.
he said it yesterday on the show
I
that he
sure did.
was doing.
Yep, I'm going. You ain't gotta tell me twice.
Especially
Yeah,
with
I don't know
KB.
who. I
KB
don't
go
know.
crazy.
I don't, yeah, yeah.
Facts.
But Triple E better. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I
I ain't
rock with
gonna lie.
Trip too. I rock with Trip too.
Your opinion. I will
I'm
say,
picking Trip too.
um, with Gunther, he was doing his promo, and basically he was talking about like just like how I did Goldberg, just like how I did John Cena. I took out your favorite, AJ Styles, blah
Love
blah
it.
blah. Basically saying at the end of the day, like I'm gonna just rap, like just have myself a good old time, just doing me. He just boasting and bragging
Love
and
it.
bragging and bragging. And Dragon Lee comes through, and he attacks Gunther out of
You
nowhere,
know what I loved
beats him
about that
down.
segment? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Beat him.
go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
You know what
Continue.
I loved about that segment? They didn't even hit Dragon Lee's
Mm-hmm.
music. That's what made it feel so real. It's like, bro, you
Yes,
ain't gonna keep talking about my
yes,
boy like that. I love that. I was like, oh wow. Because when
yes.
I seen somebody coming down, I'm like, yo, who is that? And I'm like, oh no, that's Dragon Lee. Like no music hit, no nothing. I was like, bro, it made it
And I
feel
love it.
real. I was like, bro, I
Made it
think
feel
he came
real.
back there for real. Like, bro, no, I'm coming. I'm
And
tired of you talking.
And
and
Dominic back.
Yeah, he back.
we'll get to that. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. Slow your roll. Slow your roll. We'll get to that. But when it came to Jeremy Lee showing up, like all like the way he had did, what I loved about it is I feel like WWE is finally going to the route of getting him over
Yeah,
on his own.
yeah,
No LWO stuff. No tag team this. Finally, he's on his own. And to be fair, thank you, AJ Styles. Even though I didn't necessarily want to see him necessarily retire at Rumble, now he's giving him the alley oop basically to be in a feud with Gunther, and
yeah.
I like that.
I
I
like it
like that.
too.
I think that would do wonders for his career.
And I like how good because Dragon Lee is so good. We seen him outside of the WWE.
Yes.
He's amazing. This ain't
Yep.
about to be no easy win that Gunther's gonna take. He's gonna go. He's about to what Dragon Lee put on a show before he got clocked out, bro. He put on a show. I was like, oh, he is working Gunther right now. Clear, and it's
Yeah.
because
And
he
then,
moves faster
yep.
than Gunther. Like Gunther's been fighting a lot of people who like that's like him. They move slow. They do whatever, whatever. But when you give somebody some energy in that joint, bro, you can't. It's gonna be hard to grab them.
Yeah. Yep.
But when he grabs them,
Apparently did his thing. Did his
but
thing.
when Gunther grabs them, that's when
Oh
it's
yeah.
over.
So Gunther hit him with the bell shot. He hit him
That's the
with the
only
ring
reason why he
bell.
got off. That's the only reason why he got off.
Right, exactly. He said, "You gonna keep on running?
But
Okay,
when he
bet."
got him,
He said, "I'm
but
gonna
when
wait,
he got him,
wait."
woo,
Oh yeah, that sleeper hold towards them too.
he made
It's
my
almost
boy.
like Gunther could
He
kill that
made
dude.
my boy, but like it looked like he died. You see Dragon Lee's whole soul leave. That's what it looked like. I was like, bro. I was like, let my man
Yes,
go. Let him go, bro. This ain't fair. That junk was crazy.
literally.
That was too crazy. I was like, oh, bro. He just
So
made my boy
here's
tap.
a takeaway
What's
from
going on?
BZ off of Bleacher
I'm
Report.
alright,
I'm
bro.
gonna see
About
if you agree
yourself,
with this,
man.
BZ. He said the heat was off the charts for Gunther. Not even Dak Prescott could have walked into Philly.
Let me see. Hold on.
You listen to this, BZ?
Hold on. 6527. What's it? Norman Way? Normandy Way? Yeah. Yep. All right, I got you. Yep, no doubt, bro. Mhm.
I'm sorry, but I still can't get into Gunther.
No,
Yep,
it's
no
all
doubt,
good.
bro. I got you.
So there's a takeaway from Bleacher Report that says the Heat was off the charts for Gunther. I want to see if you agree with this, BZ. Not even Dak Prescott could have walked into Philly and Salted Styles and been booed as loudly and passionately
Oh,
as the ring
sorry.
general.
Yeah, no, yeah, that one
He
I believe.
is.
That one I believe.
He said. He said this. He is unequivocally the best heel in WWE today.
So he took dominant spot. And at the end
I
of this
told
year,
you.
he better be listed as the most hated wrestler. He better be that.
No,
Yes.
no,
Golly, he better be that,
Give
bro.
it to
Cause
him.
golly,
David
no,
Meltzer, you better give it to him.
yeah,
Against
yeah.
Logan Paul, you better give it
It's
to him.
only January, but I don't care. This is enough to put that man in that
David,
no,
give it to
category.
him. Give it to him.
no,
No, we are February. We're in February right now. BZ.
Who
We
you
in
giving it to, Larry? If you ain't giving it to him,
February.
no,
He's just a hater on Gunther. That's all it is.
that's
no,
hey, Gunther is
no,
my guy. I'll forever
no,
be on Gunther's side.
bro.
Gunther, Larry is pure
I
Gunther hate. He hates Gunther. He hates Logan.
I rock with Logan too. I do. I do. Go ahead, Larry.
there's been nobody that has got as much heat as Dominic Mysterio has. They still let Gunther talk.
Well, I agree. I
They
agree,
they
but I
didn't they
think
didn't
Gunther
they
is
didn't
fighting
let
through it.
bro they didn't let Dominic talk
Yeah, that's what's true.
for a
Right, but that's not.
long
But
Yeah,
Dominic
time.
Mysterio
that's
was the
true.
first one to go through
That's
that.
true. That's
Dominic
true.
had to have other people talk for him.
That's there's
That's
truth to
true.
that, but at the same time, he wasn't the first one to go through that. There's been times where wrestlers have been going through that for years. It's been especially when you're a heel.
No,
When you're a heel, you
I'm
don't want people
saying
to come at
I'm
all.
saying I'm saying on that level.
Yeah, but at the same as that time,
He
he's
wasn't
taking
big,
away, bro. He just ended the career Goldberg. He ended the
right?
career John Cena, which
Which is
nobody
one of the
liked,
favorites.
right?
One of the
Except for
favorites.
me and Beasley, we understood that.
And
And then
then you
you
did
took out
AJ Styles. One of the
that to me
favorites.
for a loop, but I understand it. I'm sorry. And he called the career killer. I don't care if even if it's
Yeah,
based around
yeah.
Randy
Now you
Orton,
see.
Legend Killer
Now,
came in
yeah,
third.
yeah. Now you see. He's putting that as a badge of honor now. He's calling himself the career
Bro, he
killer.
literally
I'm
had it on
like,
his back this time.
oh, this is
You saw
beautiful.
it in the freaking graphic.
This
He
is
had career
beautiful
killer right next
work.
to Ray General.
This
I
is
said, oh,
beautiful
I said, all
work.
right,
This
all right.
is beautiful work.
And he freaking embraced it. Yes, I am the career
Yeah, and
killer.
he even
I'm
said
going
it
to
in his
say a
promo.
declaration
He,
about it.
he even said
It
it
was
in the
great.
promo. I was like, man, I can't be mad at this cat, man. This dude is really, he's
You know
really,
what Gunther reminds me of?
he's doing what he
You know,
says,
you know
though.
what he reminds me of, DZ?
What?
DZ, he reminds me of the Iron Sheik. It sounds like some high praise I'm giving him. But think about it. And I'm going to tell you why I said that too in a minute. There's somebody on the comment section. I think I saw like a YouTube short with Gunther, and somebody like Gunther about him being a heel, wherever it was.
Uh huh.
And someone put in the comments about how how he hated him, interrupting Styles, and coming out his music, and ending his career. They absolutely cannot stand him. And I saw another comment that said, "Yeah, he sucks and he's racist." And I'm thinking to myself like, first of all, that dude's not racist. Well, okay,
Right.
but I'm sitting here saying to myself, like, people legitimately do not like this guy. But that's the point of a bad
That's the
guy.
point, man.
You're not supposed to like them. You're not supposed to like them. So in WWE's way of see, at first I was like, nah, AJ's gonna win, boom, boom, boom. But now that you've beaten AJ, and I ain't gonna lie, I'm an AJ fan. That hurt my soul when it happened. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Beating like texting like, yeah, Josiah, oh, this is great, blah blah blah.
Go
This that.
third.
I'm over
Go
here
third.
watching in shock, like he freaking ended AJ's freaking career.
I
Like,
loved
bro,
it.
what?
The same way that he did, go the same
Yes.
way we've seen it. Tapped out. You seen the soul leave, bro. You seen it. It was
Oh,
crazy.
the crowd, bro, that crowd even didn't know what to do with themselves. It reminded me of WrestleMania freaking 30 when Undertaker lost against Brock Lesnar. I'm like,
Yeah.
bro, I'm sorry. Like,
Well,
listen, you can hail Gunther all you want. If he ain't your favorite, he ain't your cup of tea. But what you cannot deny is that dude is killing it right now. Like, seriously, bro.
he's like that. He's like
Yeah.
that. He's like that. He's like
And he
that. But
put him
I
in the
do,
freaking Royal Rumble
but I do get. Yeah, he almost won that too.
with
Now,
freaking
now,
Roman.
and now when we talk about we talk about people that the WWE is pushing, we can't be mad at that because they didn't push this man all the way. But he's lived up to the
Right.
hype. That's why I ain't mad. Like he lived up to what he lived up to. Like he was in NXT doing the same thing. So all they did was brought what he did at NXT here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But I will
but
say,
different. But way different.
I will say that Dominant still got that crazy heat though. That heat that Dominant had was different. The heat that
Not now.
the heat
Not now.
that Gunther got right now is the heat that the New Day had when they kicked out a Big E. It lasted for a little bit.
Yes. Yes.
It lasted for a little
But
bit,
they
but after that it
but
changed back up. They let him talk. But it took them
the key thing
weeks.
this guy commented was he said he's unequivocally the best heel in WWE today. He didn't say of all time. He didn't say last year. He said today.
Yeah, today
Who
he's
who
yeah,
does
today there's
get more
nobody. Yeah, today there's nobody.
you
There's
basically
nobody worse than him.
if you tell me Drew
Hey,
McIntyre right now,
hey,
come to my house right
I
about now.
want,
Take my hand, slap
You
me
said
across the
what,
face.
Larry?
I want to run something by y'all real quick. They said CM Punk came back to wrestling to eliminate the Shield.
What?
Did they put
How can he
they
do that
put
if
they
which
put a
ain't there?
they put a picture of him facing Dean Ambrose in 2022. Then a picture of him facing Seth Rollins in 2025. Then a picture of him and Roman in the ring this year.
Oh, oh, oh. I'll let Josiah handle that because, boy, you cooking again. Oh, I didn't even think because that's the first thing I said when you said that. I was like, "How? Dean Ambrose ain't there?" But I'm like, he did fight him and beat him in AEW. He already beat Seth
He
Rollins.
did.
And when you look at if you look at the promo they kicked yesterday and the things that Roman Reigns has said, oh,
There was
man,
I don't
what?
now. Here's my thing. Here's my thing. I don't think Punk is going to beat Roman Reigns. I'm gonna be honest. I'm calling it right now. I know it's early,
He
but I
better
don't think
not.
Punk is going to beat Roman at WrestleMania. I don't think that's going to happen. I think you have Roman go about winning that match and reclaiming his throne or reclaiming the world title, blah blah blah. However you want to go about it. I don't see Punk doing. I love Punk, and that's it's not tough for me to say because even though I'm a Punk fan, I still do believe you can't just go ahead and have like this. It's almost like when you watch a TV show and a certain character has plot armor. You see what I'm saying? And people will complain about that, BZ, and
Yeah,
they'll be like, "This guy too much. That's too much plot armor. How come he won't die?" Blah 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 blah. Right? So, so people complain about that all the time. I don't think you have Punk win against Roman because then it tells me he has a lot of plot armor to where he can just beat guys who are twice his size. And like Punk said about Drew McIntyre, yeah, you beat him, but it wasn't easy though. You know what I'm saying? And Roman Reigns had to remind him that. We'll get to that promo in a minute, but I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna happen.
Mm,
The whole
I'm in
I
agreement.
got I got I got
for context,
I got I
for
got
context,
I,
for context,
I got two
with
people.
AEW. Hold on, Barry. With context for AEW, when CM Punk was facing John Moxley around that time, what they did was they had him wrestling their very first time on
Did he beat him?
AEW.
Did he beat him
They
or
had
not?
Moxley, huh?
Did he beat him or not?
No, Moxley beat him in the first encounter actually for the world title.
So Punk never beat Moxley at all.
No, Moxley beat him first, and they had Punk. The way it was done was
I
Punk
just
had
want to
got
know if he
injured.
beat him or not, bro. You prolonging the
Yeah,
story. Did he beat him?
yeah, he beat him. He
Did
beat
he
him.
beat Seth Rollins?
Yes.
Then the story is starting to make sense. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that I'm in
Okay.
agreement with it or not, but I'm just saying
Mm-hmm.
if somebody put that out there to say that, that makes at least this. I don't think you eliminating the Shield whatsoever. You're not eliminating the
The
Shield,
Shield.
No,
but
no,
to
you
be able to
don't. No, you
beat one
don't.
up,
Hold
to beat each one is
on,
legit.
because
No,
the Shield
no.
was started to protect Punk. So the Shield was
Oh, when Punk was in the
the Shield and
WWE.
CM Punk. Yeah, CM Punk and the Shield are intertwined for real, for
Man,
real.
they cooking, man.
What it was supposed
Hold on, hold
the
on, hold
way
on.
to the dome, you know I came to kill. And all the DJs and beat makers know the drill. Your boy back, they all run like sawmill. This beat was just sent to me, this was a fresh kill. What you ain't know when I load up, I act wild. Like draw four, my screen kicks like a bad child. It's time to relocate, but not the eastbound. Call me a virus, we moving to the west now. I've been bugging more ammo than any Russian. My 16s I air out like a semi-bussin'. My chick bad, I sing to her like David Ruffin. Give her the game, she roll up, we lit and puffin'. Thought I was done, but this rapping is in my bloodline. Keep feeding me beats, I zip them up like K-Shine. The swag so out of this world, never in state lines. Used to be passing with everything, now I take mine. Pittsburgh, my name Monty, some of you notice me. I get you lit and I'm brown, nickname me Hennessy. I came in the game, they ain't do nothing but doubt. But now I feel like a tongue to win my name in your mouth.